Hi everybody, this is Pramita here, and this is going to be the third part of my video. So you must be eagerly waiting how I finish this, but I just couldn't do it yesterday. I was feeling very tired, and the days, it was towards, again we are in the midst of a thunderstorm. What happens every day afternoon, it's really annoying, so anyways, I don't know when this is going to get uploaded also, because when there is a thunderstorm like this going on, usually my Wi-Fi network, internet goes all here and there. So what I've done in the meantime is, as I had said, I have stitched the panels or the pockets. So we have a pocket over here. Let me show you. So we have a pocket over here. Okay. We have a pocket over here. So there are two pockets. We have another pocket over here. Another belly band sort of structure over here. So 4. And then when we turn this is 1 and this is 2. You can obviously add another 2 pockets over here, but I've not done this, because then it becomes too bulky if we are planning on using this inside a journal basically. So what I have done till now is that I have stitched all around, I've inked everything, but I've not glued in these pockets. I'll tell you why. Because I'm going to join the 2 panels, and for that I need to have these pockets open, because that will be easier for us to deal with. You'll see what I'm talking about. So basically now is the time when we're going to put these 2 babies together. So now you decide which one you want on the front and which one you want at the back. So it's totally up to you. Now I'm going to line this up. I hope I'm in frame. I'm going to line this up, and you can add fabric, you can add paper, thick paper, you can add thickish kind of washi tape, whatever. But I am using a thick masking tape that I love to use. This is again an artist grade masking tape. So what I'll do is I'll keep, just make sure. So I'm going to keep a little bit of gap between these 2 panels, and so that it closes freely. But I'll also have to line them up so that they are at the same position. So I just need to move these 2, and again lots of scraps lying around. So what I'll do is I'll just keep them a little bit at a distance. I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, we're just managing by. So this is a little below the actual thingy, but it doesn't matter. I'll just trim this a little bit, little tiny bit. Okay, so this is this. So we have the spine done. Now I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. This is indeed a very strong masking tape. Just see, it ripped off the paper. Never mind. Fix this. Okay, so that's done, and now the pockets are all opened up, as you can see. Not glued anything down, because if you do that while the pockets are closed, then what you'll have to do is you'll have to cut a little bit from the edges so that your pockets work well. So I'm going to do this, and I will have to do that, why I'll tell you, because of this belly band. I'll just, okay, so that's done. And now what I'll do is I'll trim off the extra. Okay, and here also we have a little bit of extra which I will trim off. So we don't need this. Now is the time when we are going to glue the pockets, and one thing I'll have to do is I'll have to open up this part. So I'm going to use my paper cutter and I'm just going to hold this. You can do this with your scissors also. It's just that I have this close by, just opening this up so that it's not working. Yes, so what you can do is you can just slit this open. Okay, and then you have the full length of the pocket. So this is how it looks when everything is opened up. Now what we can do is we can embellish these belly bands sort of thing. Now what I have been doing of late is I was playing with some little scraps that I had, and I had made these scrap things, you know, like this one. I had this, and what I'm going to do is just tear this. Okay, so just tear this, and I'm going to glue this. If you want to attach lace, you can do that, but this already has a base, so I'll probably use some cheesecloth. Okay. So I can use this. So I'll probably use some cheesecloth. So I have some cheesecloth that I can use. I also need some glue. So I put this like so, or I can stitch it also, but in that case I need to put another paper at the back because my machine doesn't like to go through cheesecloths and laces and stuff like that. So let me attach this with some PVA wood. So I'm going to just put a little bit of glue and then put the cheesecloth down, just in a random fashion. You don't need to do it in any particular order. It's just that I want a little bit of texture, and then I'm going to put this down. Okay, so I'm going to put this down there. These are all scraps from previous projects that I had done, and I just couldn't throw them away, so I've used these. So this is how it's looking. I know it's looking a little bit wonky over here because I have not glued this. I thought that I would stitch it, but then when the pockets are already done, I decided to use them like so. So I have my one belly band done, and now we're going to work on this. So again, I can use something like that, or as I said in my previous video, I have made some word embellishments. I need to edit this video. I can add this, so just straight away, because I always back them with the paper so that it's easier to lay them down whenever it feels like. So just glued it down. So now we will fix the pockets. So these are all done, and I'm going to turn this over, and now we're going to glue the pockets down. So you can add anything you like to embellish these, but I thought that since these word clusters were already made, I need to do this. These were already made. I should, or I can rather, I can use them. And again, the same thing. So if you had closed these pockets before, then the only problem that you would face is that you would have to run the joining, whatever you're using, over the pockets, and that doesn't give a very good finish sometimes. It depends on the material that you're using. Best is if you're using thick fabric or masking tape. Okay, so I'm going to close these down as usual. And now, if you want, you can embellish these pockets also with words, butterflies, whatever. So, we're going to look through our mini snippet stash box and see if anything works. So I do have quite a few of them. So there are many small, tiny, big, whatever you want, you can use. Lots of options, because I had done quite a few of these. Sorry, today I don't know why, I'm not feeling too well, but life has to go on. Yesterday I did not have internet connection for a long time because of the rain, so I couldn't take my classes. Okay, so I think I can use this. This is very cute and small, but I want something like this. It's not happening. So these are all mostly lengthwise. I want something widthwise. So I want something widthwise. How is that? This is what happens. I made so many, but now I can't seem to find any that would catch my fancy. So I have this. This I had made way back. This was using some stamps, some lace scraps. This is from Tina's Shabby kit. I think it's called Beauty Fair. I think so, I'm not sure. But I do not have smaller ones. But probably this is going to look nice. But I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not going to use anything right now, because if I'm making a butterfly journal, then I can use something of that. Or I can just use some labels and get this done with. Okay, so I have printed out some new kits and I wanted to share. Just hold on, let me get hold of those. So these are the kits I printed out. I have used labels from this shop before, and I really love how her labels are. I think I bought 3 of the kits. One was vintage labels of some kind, and you have seen me using labels of this pattern, but not these exact designs. So yesterday I printed these out. I had bought them quite a while back, but I did not print them out. I don't know why. I want to use some of these, so I'm going to keep it pretty simple so that I can, if I want or if the need arises, I can use any other cluster, or maybe not cluster at all. So because when we are making things like this, when we are mass making, or making generic things. I try to keep them generic as possible, because then I can use them in any journal that I'm making. So these labels are really good quality, and this lady is from South Africa, and I love her work, but the only stuff that I've bought from her shop are these labels, and they are pretty good. I mean, the clarity of the pictures and stuff, it is really good quality. Not all of the things. So I'm going to add this. I think that's all. I mean, I don't want to overdo things, because we already have a busy back over here. We just need to add some ephemera when the need arises. Now I'm not going to put anything to it, but we can always make some ephemera. So that's going to go here. Here I can put some round ones, and there are different kinds of labels here. That's what I like. You get a lot of options, like these oval ones, these hexagon ones, lots of options. And there are some vintage newspaper ones also. She has quite a few label styles. I like that. And she also has the option, if you want, when you buy these, you get both the options, like you can print the PDF files, or you can print the zipped JPEG files, whatever. But I love the style of her labels. There are quite a few of my favorite shops, but these were okay. Like, see, you're paying for a good quality product, so you have to look that aside, So I want to put this over here, because this writing was upside down and it was bugging me. I have this weird thing. Okay, so the next video that we're going to upload, it is already uploaded, I'll just publish that, is how we make snippet roll from MASTERBOARD. So that's going to be that, and then we'll come to the embellishment part. But the embellishment part is pretty organic, like whatever suits you. But there's just basic thing. Put some label on, floral image, a little bit of lace, and you're done. You're good. You're good to go. So probably so I will not put something over here, because this is a small label, there's a big label, and I'm just going to keep it simple. Or maybe what I can do is, I have some red labels. Okay, this is also something I bought recently. But what happened was, my internet was acting up, and I was unable to print them at one go. So I had to, I didn't print the whole kit. It came with a large kit. It was a large kit. So I don't remember the name of the shop, but if anybody wants to know, I'll definitely look that up. So I'm just messing around. So I want something circular, because both of these have rectangles. I want something circular, so I can use that here. So here I am. I'm not, I don't exactly remember. Junk Journal Corner, I think this is the name of the shop. But I'm not sure, ladies. If anybody wants to know, then I will definitely look up and send you the link. So if you are interested in knowing which shop I was buying this from, just comment below and I will definitely get back to you. So, yeah. So how is life? so I don't know. So I think I'm going to use this, and this paper and this paper is different. Like for the labels, one tip that I will give you is, like, if you're planning on saving some money, you don't need to print the labels on a very expensive paper. You can print them on some medium quality printer paper, and then obviously you can, so I'm going to use this. So you can see how I'm just adding or layering things up. I'm not doing much. So I'm going to put this over here probably. Yeah, and I'm going to put this over here. Okay, so now we are so now we are good to go. And for the other one, the other side that we have here, I already have a label, so I'm not going to put anything over here because then it's going to look too crowded. I'm just going to leave it at this. So we have constructed the folder with basically 12 pockets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then when you close this, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this can definitely go into your journal. So now you have to fold this a little bit once or twice so that you can make use of. So it's looking like this. I love this moments. See how pretty it is, how you can put your journal cards and tags, and they look pretty filled out, nice, very cohesive and very nice. Okay, so this is the end. Now there is no end. You can keep on embellishing and decorating. You can make ephemera. This is great for pen pals also. If you're doing a swap kind of thing with your friends, you can go with that. So I hope everybody is well. So bye everybody, have a great day, enjoy, stay safe.